If I spend a little bit too much time there, it is incredibly depressing.
Yep.
Incredibly depressing. I remember just looking around, I was looking for a tanning bed somewhere in Moscow because I just needed that sunlight.
Same thing happens in north of Spain, where I come from. Everybody says, well, Spain is a sunny country, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. In the north of Spain, it's the same weather starting October into literally April or May that you have in England and Ireland. It's raining all the freaking time. It's cloudy, it's cold, it's wet, humid, and it's always cloudy.
And there's a thing that's called daylight therapy, I think, where you basically buy a lamp and you have to sit so many minutes every day in front of the lamp to get that sun exposure.
Yeah, they use light bulbs that are, full spectrum light bulbs.
That's correct.
And they also, they call it, like daylight therapy, or actually they use sometimes they put in the general term of heliotherapy. So helio being the sun, Helios being the god of the sun.
Yeah, remember guys, movies, they produce movies and then you see like people say, I'm going to like sanatorium back in the, like 100 years ago, and all they would do, they would just go and just chill out in the sun, relax, and that was a perfect environment to heal. So sun is very healing.
Absolutely.
Very, very healing.
Yeah.
So mood production, you're going to get increased production of serotonin and endorphins in your body, so that is incredibly important. You get more production of sex hormones, which is also very important. The liver going to start working better, and things like that. Anything else?
Melatonin production.
Melatonin production, you'll sleep better. It's actually another good thing. If you have a problem to sleep, it is highly recommended to either look at the sunrise every day or a sunset. One or another one, or both. Because ultimately your brain, the way it works, it's set to kind of get into an automatic mode to understand where's the sunrise or when the sunset, and you're going to start sleeping better just by looking at the things.
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It helps you set, create the set points for your circadian rhythms, which control the flow of cortisol and melatonin, which is the precursor to serotonin, which actually kind of sedates you.
We're creatures of habits. I mean, we are programmed machines. We have certain instincts pre-programmed, and the circadian rhythm is one.
Absolutely,
it's definitely programming within us.
And the first thing that has caused insomnia in the world is, the invention of light bulbs.
Electric light.
It's only about 110 years old. Prior to that, everybody lived, by candles, by gas lights, by oil lamps, and those things. The amount of lumens, the intensity of the light was ridiculous. And nowadays we have a light bulb that could be, we can have 100 watts, which is the equivalent of having literally 12,000 candles inside of this room.
By the way, we are getting a new light, so we're going to have a better production coming up soon. We're working on increasing the quality of our production.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about sun?
Another thing, people actually have mentioned sometimes that they don't really need, the production of vitamin D the natural way through the skin, because they actually consume vitamin D when they drink milk. No, that's stupid, because first of all, that vitamin is synthetic, and it will make the same significance to the body as if I give you this lecture in Cantonese Chinese. If you're not Chinese and you don't understand Cantonese, you wouldn't be able to make one word that I'm telling you. But that's the same reaction that the body gets when you try to infuse it, with a synthetic, vitamin. It will know what to do with it. It's a complete foreign substance, and there's nothing you can do with it.
So guys, make sure, go out in the sun. Be very responsible of how much sun you get. Right. Don't be afraid, but don't be restless with it. Restless? How to say it properly? Relentless with it?
Yeah. Just go easy.
Just take it easy on it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget words, guys. Sorry.
That's alright.
When I speak like 3 languages, you get confused.
Aaron, not to interrupt you, but I'm doing it. Should we talk anything about actually like sun protection, sunscreen?
Sure, let's
talk about that.
Let's really quick. Be careful. This is I got an article another day from my mom. She loves to send me very intelligent quote articles for some reason from some Russian sources, and the article said basically this. Be careful of the sunlight, because sunlight can create cancer.
Stupid. And
after that, the article says that anytime that you put sunscreen or suntan on you, the interaction between the sun and the chemicals create a problem with the skin cancer. So it is true that the production of the contact between the skin and the chemicals and the sun can create a problem, but it's not the sun that creates a problem per se.
That is correct.
Like I like intelligent things, but after that the assumption that they take is kind of like weird.
Well, sometimes they initiate the question to the problem in the wrong formulation.
Exactly.
They extrapolate information out of the wrong context of the question, so what's in the middle might have somewhat a sense of validity, but the beginning and the end are garbage, so the whole study was just a piece of garbage to begin with.
So guys, be careful with the sunscreen. They're loaded with the chemicals. There are sunscreens on the market that are chemical free, and it's highly recommended if you have a fair skin and you have to be on the sun after the fact that you got enough of sun for yourself. Go ahead and put the chemical-free sunscreen on yourself.
If that's what you like, if that makes you happy. In my opinion, and some people will say, you know,
I would just go in the shade as much as I can.
You're avoiding the sun. Absolutely. You can also use coconut oil to protect your skin. Actually, coconut oil itself has been, found that actually blocks the excessive exposure to UVB. So there you have it. People say, well, you put oil, you're gonna cook. No, those were the stupid people in the 80s that used to put, baby oil on the skin to really cook real fast, and then you'll burn the hell out of yourself. So coconut oil is actually really, really, really good because it'll maintain your skin moist, which is the problem with the skin that usually dries out really fast under the sun. It will block the excessive exposure to the UVBs, and it's actually a great nutrient that your body can actually absorb through the skin. It's the largest organ of elimination, but it's always the largest by reverse, it's the largest organ of absorption, and that fat itself will actually heal and protect your skin from further damage.
There you go, guys. So you have it. A little bit more coconut oil, chemical-free sunscreen. If you want to change it, go in the sun, enjoy it. If you don't have sun where you live, sometimes a good tanning bed will do it, and what you need to know is you need to get a good bulbs for a good tanning bed.
Yep.
And specifically what you're looking is the bulbs, they emit UVB light. That's what you need, UVB. With the UVB you get vitamin D production. With UVA you don't. So look for good bulbs. Usually the Wolf bulbs are the ones that are widely available in the industry. They are pretty good with that thing. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Alright guys, thank you very much for watching our episodes, and go out in the sun and your future is going to look a whole lot better.
Take care.
Thank you, bye.
Go get some sun now.